My name is Lisa Peter and I work for the Shakespeare Birthplace Trust in Stratford-upon-Avon, which is William Shakespeare's hometown in the United Kingdom. And I'm part of the education team at the Shakespeare Birthplace Trust, and I work a lot with our international audiences because we have lots and lots of international school groups who come to Stratford to experience Shakespeare's birthplace and to also learn a bit more about William Shakespeare. And so I've developed lots and lots of sessions and workshops which are specially geared towards language learners. So why teach Shakespeare? What does Shakespeare actually have to do with English language teaching? Why should we actually do it? It is for more than 400 years old. The language is very challenging for language learners and also for teachers to get across how to make your students interested in these very, very old stories. Well, Shakespeare wrote for the theatre and he was an entertainer and a performer himself. So these stories still work even after more than 400 years on the stage. And they can also work in the classroom because these are engaging stories that tell us something about who we are as human beings and how we interact with each other, and that still very much comes across in these stories. Yeah, the British Council have launched an incredible campaign this year, which is called Shakespeare Lives, which very much celebrates Shakespeare's legacy all around the world. And we at the Shakespeare Birthplace Trust have been involved with a number of projects, and the biggest one is the massive open online course Exploring English Shakespeare, which is going to run again from August the 8th onwards, which is a free online course geared towards language learners at an intermediate level who want to know more about Shakespeare, more about the man, what we know about the man, and also want to get an introduction to some of his most famous plays. And it's been a great pleasure to work on that project, and you will see our lovely properties in some of the videos, and you will probably see some of my colleagues and myself popping up in the videos trying to explain where we are and what kind of person Shakespeare was or what kind of person we think he was. Don't be afraid of doing Shakespeare. There's many ways of how you can approach Shakespeare. It does not have to be the in-depth study of an entire play. You can approach Shakespeare from the historical side of things. You can approach Shakespeare in a very, very playful way. You can approach him from the theatre, from the theatricality of his plays, or you can simply approach him from the words he's given the English language. You can have a look at how many phrases and how many idioms we're still using today in modern English, which go back to Shakespeare's plays. So as I said, don't be afraid of it, just do it. There's a lot of different ways of how you can do Shakespeare, and I'm quite sure even for your English language learners there will be something they're going to find fascinating and interesting.